Am I the a-hole for leaving my girlfriend at a wedding after she told the bride I used to have a crush on her? I, 27M, was invited to a friend's wedding last weekend. Not someone I talked to every day, but we were close back in college and stayed in touch. The bride and I had a flirty friendship back in the day. Nothing ever happened, but I did used to have a bit of a crush on her. Early in my relationship with my girlfriend, 26F, I mentioned that in passing, just one of those, haha yeah, college was messy conversations. The wedding itself was great. My girlfriend and I got dressed up, had a couple drinks, danced a little. At some point, I noticed her and the bride talking by the bar. They were smiling, laughing. Nothing seemed off. Up until the bride started acting really weird around me, like distant, uncomfortable. Later, one of the bridesmaids, who I also know, pulls me aside and goes, "Hey, just so you know, your girlfriend told the bride you used to be in love with her and that she shouldn't watch herself tonight." I honestly didn't know what to say. I confronted my girlfriend about it, and she didn't deny it. She said, "I didn't want to cause drama, but I thought she deserved to know the history." I told her there was no history, and even if there had been, saying something like that at someone else's wedding was completely out of line. She got super defensive, said I was blowing it out of proportion and caring more about the bride's feelings than hers. I told her I was embarrassed, hurt, and honestly kind of shocked by how casually she tried to stir the pot at someone else's wedding. She ended up dismissing everything I said, told me to get over it and stop making a scene. So I said fuck it and left. I got in the car and drove home without her. I figured she'd find a way back with one of her friends. She knew several people there. She eventually did, but now she's saying I abandoned her, and a couple of her friends are messaging me saying I humiliated her, and I'm an awful person for just leaving without her. I don't feel like I was wrong to walk away, but I was just super upset, and I'm starting to think the way I handled it was a bit over the top.